Swan?
That she's the best. I can tell you a few things about her without spoiling this evening's premiere. It's my very first animated feature I've ever done in my life, so I'm really honored to tell such a kick-ass story like Wonder Woman Bloodlines. And you'll see different stages of Silver Swan, where she starts off as young Vanessa. So I got to play her in, the adolescent version until she goes to high school and becomes gothic and pissed off at her mom and resentful, as we do when we're teenage girls. And then the complicated relationship that she has with Diana. Diana quickly becomes the favorite child in the household. And of course, that doesn't make Vanessa happy. So to see the animosity between these two characters, especially as they grow into women, is really interesting. I can't wait for you guys to see it unfold. Yeah.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you're experiencing doing an animated feature for the first time, as opposed to?
One of the most challenging things for me was I did it completely Han Solo. And by that I mean you're in a booth by yourself, and today's the first time I've actually ever met any of the cast.
Oh wow.
So it's really awesome to see how individually we all made our mark in this movie and how it's all come together, and it's such a fantastic project. I've seen it. You guys are gonna freak out. It's really good. Made with a lot of love.
What do you like about the voice acting world versus on-camera acting? I know a lot of actors love the freedom it gives them. How did you find the process?
I found the process totally different, just because I've never really done it before. And you're right, you do get a lot more freedom because the cartoon doesn't even exist yet. You're just making things up into a microphone and going off the script and making it your own. And then you do a second pass at it when then they've created the character and you've seen it, and now you're matching up. You're syncing up the flaps, they call it. That's the technical term, from what I was told. So yeah, it's a weird process because you're alone doing it, but it's incredibly freeing and liberating all at once. It's both.
Did you ever find yourself really relating to the character?
Yeah, I definitely can relate. I was gothic in high school at one point. I wore a dog collar around my neck. That happened, as if I just said that out loud. Yep, that happened. I could relate to, just being that rebellious teenage girl. I was her at one point. I'm like, did the writers know that? How did is this a coincidence? Weird. And I appreciate, how she can take bravery even in the face of fear and still move forward. I think that's a pretty solid message to send out there to women, to anyone really. Yeah.
What about acting in the live action version of Wonder Woman?
Would I like to do that? Absolutely.
You're ready to do that.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. I'm just so happy to be a part of this project, and I know the fans are just so incredibly loyal, and yeah, I hope I didn't let them down.
What do you thought about Gal Gadot?
Pardon?
Gal Gadot, what do you thought about her?
Oh, yeah, she did an amazing job. Gal Gadot is just, wow. I totally look up to her, and she really, really hit a home run with that character that she played and how she portrayed it. Hands down.
Were you familiar with the comic book characters at all before you dived into this?
Yes. No, I did do some research for sure because I wanted to know, what headspace I was getting into and, know a little bit of the background. But I definitely appreciated the fact that I could make the character my own a little, so I didn't want to go too far into that direction, and really put a part of me into Silver Swan as well. Yeah.
After getting to portray a villain in this and a little bit in the 100, is there anything that you like about playing a villain more than a hero?
Ooh, I mean, the best version of playing a villain is when you get to become a hero while doing it. Because who doesn't want to be both? But I do find myself playing a villain a lot. I don't know what that says about me, but anyways, it's always fun to play different variations of them and how they decide to overcome their own obstacles, and especially learning how to sword fight and doing all kinds of stuff like that isn't a bad thing to do at work either. Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing more animated features after this?
I would love to do more animated features after this. Yeah. Apparently people like the deep, raspy voice. Who knew?
Is there anything you can tease about the final season of the 100? Or
Oh,
the
well,
life
it's
of
the
100?
last season of the 100. I could tease that. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. It's going to be a very, very wild ride. Lots of twists and turns, and things that the fans are definitely not expecting, for sure. You're going to see another version of Octavia again, which is incredibly exciting because she's always evolving, and that's what I really love about her. She doesn't bore me. Yeah. Mhm. Cool.
Take another one. Where would you say she ranks on like the list of like all the characters you've played in general?
Oof. I mean, I would love to see Blood Reina and Silver Swan get in a fight. I wonder who would win. Yeah, the fact that Silver Swan can fly, I think she's got like the upper hand a little. That's what I think. But it'd be entertaining.
Would be the parallel, like the silver, like your character, like the parallel in Marvel, like the closest one in the Marvel universe.
Oof, I don't know. That's a good question. Who would be? I need help with that question. Somebody help me. I feel like she's so unique on her own, and her superpowers are very much only to her. Yeah. Sorry, that was a shitty answer.
No, who do you like? Who do you like female characters in Marvel?
Wonder Woman, obviously,
In
but I'm biased.
in the Marvel universe.
In the Marvel universe, Batwoman?
No.
No? See, that's how much I know about this. You're making me look bad. Stop asking complicated questions.
Even I know.
So
Yeah.
you're no stranger to Comic Con. How do you like the whole convention experience and interacting with your fans and stuff like that?
I like the Comic-Con experience because you can see like real life reactions to the stuff that we usually do sort of in your own bubble, secluded on set. So especially when they come dressed up as you and they put all this time and effort into it. Today we were on the autograph signing and a gentleman came up to us with a real life turtle with a GoPro strapped to it.
Wow.
You don't see that every day.
You really don't.
No. All kinds of different things you see here. Yeah.
Do you prefer the isolation of like an audio booth or makeup and costuming for the 100? What experience?
What experience?
Yeah, what do you think is like rougher in your opinion?
I definitely like being in the hair and makeup chair just because you get a chance to learn your dialogue for the rest of the day because that tattoo takes like 3 hours to put on. So I leave it on all week long so I can sleep in later. And my white sheets look like they've had some damage done to them by the end of the week because it just smears everywhere. But it's worth it. It's commitment. Yeah. Cool.
Having not seen the movie yet, so we don't know this. I don't know if we can get into this or not. But do you think there's going to be room for your character in future Wonder Woman animated movies?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it ends kind of open-ended. Did I just give something away that I didn't die? Whoops. Next question. Yeah.
Exclusive scoop.
Yeah. I think I just got in trouble.
We won't tell. None of us will tell. Don't worry.
I know my secret's safe with all of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, it was very nice meeting all of you.
Nice meeting you too.
And
Thanks for chatting.
enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con experience.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too.
Okay.